check. And good evening from the Ice Ranch in Littleton, Colorado. This is the Twisted Wrister Tournament. Tonight's featured matchup is the visiting Valor Eagles coming in to play the home designated Chaparral Wolverines. I'm Manny Furtado for Shaw Hockey Productions. We're glad to bring you another season of Valor hockey here on the Shaw Hockey Productions Network. And we're glad to see some familiar faces out there. Starting out with Valor, in goal is Cooper Robinson, number 1. He's backed up by Carter Bergstrom, number 31. And for the Chaparral Wolverines, Cash Campbell, number 1, is in goal. And for Valor will be starting out, I believe, with the lineup of Carter Charles, number 16, Jack Majeski, and Ben Larson, number 18. And that is, in fact, Ryan Kaiser, another familiar name on the D-line out there. Ryan Kaiser had a couple of goals in that championship game versus Fort Collins. He's matched up as he's got Abe Nolan next to him. On opposite side of him, here is Hardy's line out there. Owen Hardy starts out. He's got Luke McCall, 20, Brady Langerman, number 22. And on the D-line is Cole McNamee and Rowan Luke, number 27. We are ready to start this 17-minute frame, and the puck is down, and we have started the 2021-2022 season here for both of these teams, as neither played in the early season tournament back up in Superior last weekend. Majeski chases it down as he's matched up there by number 21, Hardy. Majeski with the puck, has it poked down into the corner, puts it back behind. Larson feeds it back up high, and looking for it there was number 18, Ben Larson. Larson moves it back behind the cage, and it's backhanded up the sideboards, but held in nicely there by Aiden Owen. Owen puts it down. Majeski wraparound shot goal, and Majeski gets the game's first goal in the season's goal. Comes in at 41 seconds into the season. We're at the 16-19 mark here. And Valor takes the early lead And Majeski's wraparound that bounces a little bit off of Campbell, and here we see it on the replay. And Majeski's able to tuck it underneath Cash Campbell's right pad for the game's first goal. So Valor with a 1-0 lead on Majeski's nice wraparound. Back to the live action. Chaparral for the first time has it in Valor's end, chopped at there, and the puck is poked back but not out of the zone, and holding it there, and it's touched with a high stick. So the whistle is blown, and the faceoff will come back to Chaparral's end on our right-hand side. As I mentioned, we've got a 17-minute, we've got a run clock here, down at the 15:45 mark if you've just joined us. Chaparral comes in wearing their home whites. It's trimmed out with a blue number and a band right across the front. Off the shot from the left-hand point, bearing down was Brooks Wright, new name that I don't recall here from a new name to this Valor line. And Brooks Wright continues to keep the pressure on, and he's able to poke it free, but it comes loose over to Rowan Luke, the defenseman. Backpedaling there, and a nice forecheck there, as I believe that's Chase Whitmore, number 25 out there. Fekete with the puck. Fekete tries to feed it forward, and we've got the game's first penalty. It's going to go for a hooking call. So going to the box is Chase Whitmore, number 25. And so for the game's first power play, and from what I understand, they're making a lot of calls here early in the season. And so this one goes on Whitmore for a hook, and it comes at the 15:14 mark of this first period. Face off to the right of Cooper Robinson. He's yet to see a shot on goal. And Cooper Robinson, who backed up Jace Ruth last year, gets the call this year. And the puck squirts free past Hardy. Hardy chases it down with some urgency. As the power play, they don't have the time up on the clock, but we know the time, and so we'll try and keep track of it here by hand. Puck comes back over, and it comes loose over to Terosian. Terosian moves it up over on the far side, and it's poked back out free. Hardy chases it down with some hustle. He moves it back over to the near side, where it's touched back up by Conley. Conley back over to Hardy, dances through center, and puts it in deep, and glancing over his shoulder is the defenseman Terosian. Terosian moves it back over to the near side, handled. Terosian gets back to it, has it taken out of his wickets, but he's able to re-secure it, and he moves it hard and is able to clear it the length of the ice. 14:26 up on the clock as we approach the 2 minutes penalty here, and coming over on the far right-hand side, weaving his way through is Langerman. Langerman gets pinched off there by a familiar figure, Ryan Kaiser. Kaiser slaps it off the glass hard, bounces off a boot, and all the way back to the blue line of the Wolverines. Wolverines pick back up, and with some speed is Rowan Luke. He works his way through. Kaiser back on the far end. He gets knocked down, and puck squirts free, jammed up on the side of Cooper Robinson's cage. And Cooper Robinson holds it there and gains the whistle. We're at the 13:52 mark. And here you see it on the replay. That puck squirt free as it went right through Aiden Owen. And making sure that there's nothing else was Garrett Kovney. So Kovney, I believe it's Kovney. And so we'll get the pronunciations here. And it'll be commonplace here in a bit. Long clear there with 13:45 up on the clock. And peeling away from some pressure is McNamee. McNamee works it up the left-hand side. And on his backhand is able to get it, and he shovels it back in. Kaiser picks it up on his forehand, banks it hard off the boards, but collecting it there is Kolzinski. Kolzinski is able to maintain control. He loses it now, and the puck is sent up to the blue line, but held in nicely by the Wolverines. Aiden Owen gets a good stick on it, and this time he clears it the length of the ice. So emerging from the box is number 25, Chase Whitmore. Penalty expires, and Valor continues to lead 1-0 at this 13:14 mark of this first period. And Majeski's got his line up there. He's number 24. He steps in. He's a right-handed stick to the right-hand side of Robinson. And there's Lloyd. Lloyd has stick checked, but coming up with it is Majeski. Majeski works out of a corner, and he sends it back over to the center. Carter Charles, his backhand attempt, is picked off and controlled by Luke McCall. McCall, who had a brother last year on this Valor team, and so it was brother versus brother for a while. But this year, there's only one McCall out there. Makes my job a little bit easier. Back behind the cage, a little pressure there on Jeremy Murr, but Murr is able to send a backhand up to the left wing boards. It gets answered by the Wolverines, and Lloyd has the puck one more time as he moves it back up to Ben Larson. Larson from center ice tries to send it back through the middle. Poke free, and the bouncing puck is controlled one more time by Grant and the Wolverines. Grant sidesteps the check, gets the puck out to center, and the pass right through the middle. Majeski can't control, and one more time is controlled by the Wolverines. They put it in on Robinson, and back behind the cage into the near side corner. The puck is shoveled back up to the point, as it is number 7, McNamee. His shot deflects over into the far side. Carter Charles tries to get there. Puck is held in the shot. A gut save held on by Cooper Robinson. 12 minutes straight up remaining in this first period. Valor leads 1-0. Early on Majeski's wraparound goal. So McNish will take this face-off, going up against Fekete. This is that top line thus far right now for this Valor team, and Fekete's line tries to move it up the right wing boards, can't do so. Comes back out to center, trying to sweep in was Brooks Wright. Looking for it there, puck pokes free. And Brooks Wright has it back in Valor's end. He quickly moves it back over to the far side as he looks for Trosia. Trosia moves it back up to Fekete. He gets tripped up and thinking about a call, but not making it was the referee over on the far side. Brooks Wright sends it around back behind the inboards, picked back up quickly by Klinkenhammer. Klinkenhammer is able to move it back out to center through the wickets, and it's picked up one more time by Wright. Wright bears down on the forecheck, sweeps in, is able to pick it back up. He battles 3 Wolverines down there. Gets some help now from Chase Whitmore. Whitmore on the low side, Fekete on the high side, looking for the pass. Fekete thought he might have a rebound off of Whitmore's shot. Puck comes back up high, and the shot, a bit of a fan shot by Aiden Owen, but it goes over to the far side. Swept out by the Wolverines. Icing is the call. 10:52 remaining first period. So it's good to see both teams back on the ice. These teams had quite a battle last year as the Wolverines won a late one regular season game to make it into the playoffs, but they were stymied by Fort Collins, who Valor ultimately beat for the state championship. Puck comes back up to the point. It jumps the stick of Kaiser, chopped out there. We have a 2-on-1 developing. Over on the far right-hand side, Robinson makes the save, and it's cleared away there by Aiden Owen. Aiden Owen continues to pressure, gets some help from the right wing, Henry Barnes. Puck goes back into the corner as Alfieri, I believe, or Kobe, is able to pick up the puck. He loses it in the wickets there, and back through center ice comes the defenseman Kaiser. Kaiser is upended, and he was offsides as a result of it, and that's the call. Kaiser looking for something, but the linesman shrugs it off, and the faceoff will come in front of Ryan Finnefrock's bench over in front of the Wolverines. Off the faceoff, Galushko, number 17. He's that fourth line centerman. He's got A.J. Harris out there and Colton Ackerman. Puck comes over to the near side. It's swept in deep into Valor's end, and Lloyd has time. Lloyd over on the far left-hand side, a little touch play, and it's moved back up to Galushko. Galushko battling for the puck, but Hardy's able to hold it there. He chops at it, can't get it out as there's 3 Valor players there to keep it in. Puck is swept over to the near side. Ackerman was on his man, and pinching down was Jeremy Murr from his defensive position, keeps the play alive. Puck is tried to swept up, but again, the defensemen for Valor continue to do a good job and keep the puck in. Shot right off the post as an opportunity there by number 17, Galushko. Galushko, that's a new one here. Galushko will pick that up, as he had a great opportunity and his shot. Let's see if we can get a replay on that. I don't know if we've got it. We won't have a replay on that one as it was play continued and almost got goal number 2 for Valor as Galushko came in and that puck got past Campbell. Campbell got an assist from the crossbar on this, and then Galushko almost put in his rebound. Over on the far side, puck is swept back over by Tarosi and over to the near side. Morona puts it in deep, and the forecheck for Valor is applied. Back down low, it's Larson with the puck. He had Majeski in the slot area, goes back up high, ricochet rebound. As one more time, Ben Larson looks for it, puck pokes free, and on the march is Kolzinski. Kolzinski, far side, dribbling puck as Robinson didn't know where it was, but Robinson makes a nice recovery and slides back into position. Meanwhile, and we've got a roughing call. We've got the game's second penalty of the game. And this time, it's going to be on the Wolverines. So going to the box is number 25, Logan Harvey. And Harvey gives Valor their first power play of the game. And Harvey goes to the box for a rough, and this one comes at the 8:44 mark. They do have the clock working the penalty up on the clock, so it'll be a little bit easier on us here. The second one, so Feckety's out there with his line. Fekety has number 12. He's got Alec Alfieri. Alfieri's playing on that left wing on that second line, and he is out there for the power play. So Fekety along with, I believe, number 9. Let's pick that up. That was Kovney. So Garrett Kovney is also on that power play. So Fekety, Kovney, Alfieri. And on the blue line is Kaiser. As Kaiser moves out on the right-hand side, he's also got Aiden Owen out there. There's your power play line for Valor. Back down low, it's Fekety. Fekety dancing with the puck back down low, needs some assistance. And it's Kaiser over on the far side. Near side wraparound opportunity as Alfieri was looking down low for his man. And a cross-ice feed. Kaiser's got it on his stick, but can't get good wood on it. Meanwhile, puck pokes free. It's moved over to the near side. Kaiser gathers it back in, spins away from traffic, moves back over the dot, looks for the shot, goal! Kaiser gets his first of the game, first of the season, and it comes as a power play goal with 1:15 remaining in the power play. So Harvey's penalty proves costly. Kaiser, there you see it on the replay, bringing it up over the dot and into the slot area, and he beats Cash Campbell glove high. 2-0 Valor. And this one comes at the 7:59 mark. And I believe Fekety will get an assist on it. We'll check it later here. As Fekety had that puck down low, and he poked it free back over to Kaiser. So Valor's power play is 1-for-1. And with the puck, just losing it there was Whitmore, but the puck has moved back up to right. Brooks Wright feeds it right in front. Fekety gets a shot. Blocker saved by Campbell. Puck is back down below the line. And scooping it back out is Chase Whitmore with that long stick. Sends it back up to left-hand point. And that shot goes wide, but stepping in is number 10, Jeremy Muir. Muir got good wood on it. Puck is deflected all the way back down to Valor's end. With some hustle is Kolzinski. Kolzinski feeds it right up through the slot. Puck, here comes a 2-on-2. Brooks Wright moves it back over to the far side. Picked back up by Whitmore. Whitmore back to right, and a save by Campbell on the blocker side. Puck into the far side corner as Valor had terrific transition there. And we've got an interference call. Let's see this one. This one is going to be on the Wolverines as well. And so power play number 2 is coming for Valor, and it's coming at the 7:12 mark of this first period. And it's going to be on number 4, Mikowski, Brock Mikowski. So I did not see where the penalty was, where it occurred on the ice. But I believe it was back behind the play. So here we go. Valor gets an offensive zone faceoff with 7:12 remaining in this first period, leading 2-0. So Mikowski is out there, Majeski with the puck over on the half boards. Majeski moves it back down low to Henry Barnes. Back over to Majeski. Pressure applied there. Majeski does a nice job to control the puck. Moves it back up high to Morona. And Morona loses the handle on it. Majeski's got it back. He takes his own, fakes the shot, spins away from some traffic, gets some pressure from back behind, and Lloyd, the defenseman, steps in to pick up the puck. Peels away from pressure. Majeski backing up to give him some room. Puck comes back over, and a little bit of miscommunication. Majeski goes back to pick up the puck with 1:19 up on the clock, remaining in the power play. Puck comes back over, and again, pressure. A little back pass there, picked back up by Henry Barnes. And he delivers it back over to Majeski. Top of the circle, shot deflected, and a second opportunity as coming back in, I believe, was number 17. That was Galushko. Actually, I believe it was number 27, Barnes. So early in the season here, Kovney loses the handle, but is able to get it on enough on it. Sends it in with 40 seconds remaining in the power play. Valor looks to try and control one more time inside the zone. Alfieri shrugs off the check, gives a fake, and he almost feeds it right in front. It was deflected off of a boot as the intended target was in front of the net. Puck comes back over to the far side. Fekete steps in. His shot is deflected into the netting. 19 seconds remaining in the power play. 5:31 in the period. 2-0 Valor. And there you see Alfieri a couple of times coming over on the side of the cage, looking to feed that puck over to the far side. He almost was able to connect. It was deflected. Otherwise, that would have been another power play goal for Valor. So with 10 seconds remaining in the power play, one last rush. And it's Fekete at the red line. Delivers it back over to the far left-hand side. Kaiser, the defenseman, takes the shot. It comes back over to the near side. Kovney was there. And we've got another whistle. And at this rate, I don't know if I'm going to have enough paper to write all these down. And Kaiser is going to the box, and he's going to go for a roughing call as well. So matching I guess I should say roughing calls on each one. Harvey took one earlier for the Wolverines, and this time Kaiser takes it. So this one comes at the 5:11 mark of this first period. So they trade roughing calls. And stepping in to take the face-off is Drew Jones. His father is on the bench for the Wolverines. Bank pass, it's Jones with the puck, top of the circle, as it's deflected back behind Valor's cage. And chasing it over on the far side is A.J. Harris. A.J. Harris getting some PK time out there. Puck comes back up high, controlled, and it's Hardy with the puck playing quarterback for the Wolverines. Back over to Hardy. Hardy swings it back over alongside the half boards where it was controlled by Conley. Back over to Hardy. Conley with the puck on the edge of the circle, thinks about it, takes the shot. Cooper Robinson sees it the distance and makes the save. 1:24 remaining on Kaiser's roughing call as we look at the replay here. Puck comes over to the half boards. You see Cooper Robinson setting up there. And here's the shot, and Robinson's able to see it, although there was a little bit of traffic in front of him by Drew Jones. Jones will take this face-off for the Wolverines. Tries to win it back. Puck comes back over to Hardy. Hardy sends a hard pass back over on the half boards. Tough to handle. And sweeping back in was number 19, Jones. Jones keeps it alive for the Wolverines as they battle down low. Puck comes back up the left wing boards, but the defenseman steps in, is able to keep it alive. Jones fishes one back up through, but it's deflected off of Ben Larson's shin pad. Puck comes back up, and Larson's got some room. Larson tries to take it past number 21, Hardy. Hardy strips him of the puck and takes it right back in. Hardy with the puck, back in the high slot area, takes the shot. Toe save there made by Robinson, cleared by Valor. And with 44 seconds remaining in the power play, Wolverines will set up shop back behind Campbell's cage. Ben Larson on the PK, standing guard. Larson sweeps through, but Hardy is able to make him miss. Hardy brings it in, holds it up there, and a nice poke check by Larson. is able to free the puck back to the Wolverines' blue line. 19 seconds remaining in the power play. Wolverines are offsides. They've got to tag up, and that gives plenty of time for Jeremy Murr, and Murr sends one into Finnefrock's bench. And there's Coach Jones there. So with 12 seconds remaining in the power play, Wolverines gain an offensive zone power play faceoff. And Alfieri is out there on the PK. He'll take the faceoff, wins it back over to the wall, and trying to slam it and being able to clear it there the length of the ice was Jeremy Murr. So with 3 seconds remaining in the power play, it's one last rush for the Wolverines and bringing it in, but shouldering him off. Murr does a nice job. Loose puck is picked back up, dragged back into the near side corner, and a couple of bodies there tumble. Puck is cleared by Valor, but this time it's icing as the power play is expired. 2:58 remaining in this first period. Valor leads 2-0. Garrett Coveney, number 9, will take this face-off. And Coveney wins another one up against the wall. Lloyd taps it back. And looking for it in his skates was Jeremy Muir. He's able to pick it back up and fights it down into the corner. Moves it back up the wall. Chopped at, bounces over Muir's stick. And it's put right back into the center. Here's the shot. Robinson on the rebound. And a second rebound over on the far side was just deflected as Holland had a golden opportunity for the Wolverines. Puck is poked back down into the Wolverines' end, and sweeping down to pick that puck up is Henry Barnes. Barnes continues with it and puts it into the crest of Campbell. Campbell holds there and makes the save. So 2:23 remaining in this first period. We've seen some terrific play from some of the new faces on this team, notably this first line with Brooks Wright and Chase Whitmore. They have been effective. Puck is put back behind Campbell's cage, and it's hoisted out on a backhand. All the way down, Kaiser gathers it in. Kaiser is met over on the far side, but is able to get the pass off. Bounces off the wall. Puck comes back up, a little give and go. Stepping in, and Langerman with the puck over on the far side. Feeds it back up to the right-hand point. Makowski with it. Makowski finds his man over on the near side, but that shot never really got through. Somewhat fanned on. Fekete pressuring the point, and Fekete with some good hands tracks down the puck. He's got a man over on the near side. Fekete regains it, brings it back into the zone. It's held up by the Wolverines, and coming back the other way is Luke McCall. McCall tries to work through, but puck is poked free. Puck is sent back up through center. Held on by the Wolverines and sent right back in by McNamee. Robinson comes out as Valor goes for a line change, at least for the forwards. As Kaiser moves the puck up, back over to Aiden Owen. Owen with some pressure on him. Puck is worked off the wall, comes back up to the left point. This shot is deflected off a skate, and Kaiser's got it. Kaiser with a hard clearing attempt off the half boards. Never got through all the way, and Kaiser stays on it. Picks up the puck, and over on the near side, Kaiser works it there, takes the shot. Puck comes back up through the slot area. And the Wolverines bring it right back as Michael puts it back in before he goes for a line change. Morona has time. Morona off the wall. Alfieri taps it, and the puck is moved effectively back over to the near side. Ackerman with the puck, holds up there, regathers it. Pad save, Ackerman. Galushko. Sometimes these numbers on these jerseys, they've got that stripe on it. Tough always to see it. Galushko with the puck right in front. As it was deflected, Galushko was looking for Colton Ackerman, number 19. Morona with the puck quickly moves it back over to Rosian. Rosian back up through center, picked up by Larson. Larson's shot just wide right, chopped at as the buzzer sounds, ending the first period. After one, Valor holds the lead 2-0 on Majeski's goal as well as Kaiser's power play goal. Each team had 2 power play opportunities. Valor is 1 for 2. And the Wolverines are 0 for 2. I'm Manny Furtado for Shaw Hockey Productions. And we'll be back for the second period momentarily. And we are back for the second period, and we'll play half of it. There's 8:30 up on the clock, and so we'll have an ice make at the midpoint, and that's the way they play it in a lot of the East Coast, and it's so much better. You're able to, you don't have 2 ice makes, and these teams can go about a period and a half. There's still some snow out there, but it is a reasonable way to manage a game here. Majeski's line is out there. He's going up against Hardy and McCall and Langerman out there. As Valor sends it the length of the ice down to Campbell's cage. Right in front, Majeski was looking for the puck, but it never came free, and Carter Charles does a nice job, moves the puck back over to the near side. Kaiser, off of his boot, regathers it in as he tries to put it in deep. And the bouncing puck gets past Kaiser and back out to center. Kaiser on his backhand is chased back down by Langerman. Langerman's able to get a stick on it, almost takes it away. Kaiser does a nice job on his right boot. Brings the puck back in as he's challenged there. Puts a soft pass looking for Carter Charles in front. That was read nicely, and Hardy banks it hard back behind Robinson. Majeski has it deflected, and it's taken there by, I believe, number 21 Max, or 12 Max Grant. Majeski comes away with the puck, avoids one, and with some nifty stick work brings it back through center, and needing to step back on side was Carter Charles. Carter Charles' older brother Jamison Charles had a big goal, a game-winning goal in that game. There he is. He's behind me. I would never know what you look like. I just know your number. There he is. So good to have Jamison Charles back behind us here. As Mike Shaw points that out. I know the numbers. I just never see them without the helmets on. And so face-off comes all the way back to the Wolverines' end. And this time it's going to be number, I believe, Fekete's line is out there, number 20. He's got Chase Whitmore. Let's watch Whitmore sitting back up. Fekete win the face-off, doesn't do so, but it's gathered right back in by Brooks Wright, and Brooks Wright had his man right in front as he was looking for it. Brooks Wright does a nice job, shoulder check, and then he absorbs one himself And going to the box for a boarding call is number 19, Drew Jones. So Drew Jones, I think, was knocked off the puck on a 50-50. And here you see it, knocked off the puck, and then Drew Jones just absolutely buries Brooks Wright into the boards. So another power play for Valor. This is their third of the game. This one comes at the 15-19 mark. And number 19 is in the box, as number 19 is Drew Jones. So Jones goes for a board, and with 2 minutes up on the clock at the 15-19 mark, let's set the stage for you here with Valor. Setting up is Fekete. Fekete will take this face-off, as Fekete has Coveney with him along with Alfieri. Up high is Kaiser, and Kaiser with the puck drags it back up to the point, creates some space, puts it back down, and the puck is sent hard off the boards, and it's handled there by Aiden Owen as he controls it nicely. It came out of the zone. Kaiser takes the shot as that one is deflected off of the defenseman Cole McNamee's stick. Meanwhile, working his way through is Alfieri through some traffic, keeps the puck alive, back over to Kaiser. Kaiser down to Aiden Owen. Owen puts it back down low. Coming away with it is Alfieri. Alfieri up and over the dot. Has it poked off his stick, but coming away and guiding it back. Aiden Owen tracks the puck down, taps it there, past Fekete. Aiden Owen with the puck down low. As he's double teamed, the puck is sent hard, but Fekete holds the wall. Fekete, little toe drag there, looks for a lane, and this shot is off of McNamee's stick and up and into the netting. So with 1:10 remaining in the power play, Coach Gwozdecki sends out his second power play unit out there with Majeski, along with Brooks Wright and number 27, Henry Barnes. So Majeski, Barnes, and Wright are out there, along with Morona, and over on the far side is Lloyd. And catching you back up, back behind the cage is Henry Barnes. Barnes uses the big body, holds it there. The shot by Lloyd off the stick, but it ricochets to Majeski. Feeds it back on a backhand and trying to work his way out is Barnes. Barnes is held up against the wall. Gets a little of assist from Majeski back down low as Morona also steps in. Majeski with the puck as he takes it along the goal line. And over on the far side, holding things up, Brooks Wright comes away with the puck. Wright sends it back up to the right-hand point. Fed over by Morona. Majeski's shot. It's a low save. Again, Barnes picks it back up. Finds Majeski. Majeski's pushed off the puck, but he does a nice job. Picks it back up. Gets a shot off. And with Brooks Wright bearing down, Cash Campbell makes the save. 2-0 Valor. And here on this power play opportunity, you get the rebound. And coming up over was Majeski. And Cash Campbell makes the glove save there. So with 19 seconds remaining in the power play, Alfieri comes back out there with his line, wins the faceoff, and it's Aiden Owen with the puck. Back over to Fekete. Fekete thinking cross ice, but a nice defensive play by the Wolverines. Number 24, McNish, as he's able to clear the puck out and effectively kill the balance of the power play. Aiden Owen, as the power play is expired, and in front of Coach Gwozdecki's bench, battling for the puck and picking it back up was Coveney. Coveney moves it back over to Kaiser. Can't get it in deep. Kaiser gets a second shot at it. Puck is picked back up. Kaiser continues to hassle, but a nice play there by Nick Roberts is able to clear it for the Wolverines. Puck comes back through. Alfieri dancing through center, takes it into the zone, and he sends a pass right across through the crease. Fekete tries to get a stick on it. Puck pokes free, comes back up high. Here's the shot from distance as Mirror stepped onto the ice. And a battle in front of Campbell's net. Campbell comes up with the puck, however. 12:45 remaining in this second period, 2-0 Valor. And here you see that rebound as Alfieri was battling as he gets ragdolled there by Geiger McNish. Off the face-off, trying to work out of the corner, but a nice job on the forecheck down there low by Valor. Keeps the puck alive and in the Wolverines' end. Continuing to battle was number 19, Colton Ackerman. This is that fourth line. Galushko's out there as well. The shot from distance, left pad save, ricochets. Galushko comes up with it, works it back out down into the corner. And Galushko looking for it, gets poked off his stick. Puck comes back over to the near side. The Wolverines clear it. Icing is coming. There it is. Just trickles over the goal line. Good hustle there by number 21, Owen Hardy. Hardy is the centerman on that top line with Luke McCall on the left wing. He and Langerman go for a line change. And facing the top line, or one of the top lines here for Valor, Majeski along with Carter Charles and Ben Larson out there. And this one goes up into the netting. We'll do it again, same spot. And in these preseason tournaments, you're always testing lines and looking for chemistry and looking to see who your top players are once the puck drops. Puck comes back through and it's sent back deep into Valor's end. Carson Lloyd battling his man, number 26 down low, Ryan Connolly. Connolly was able to move it over to the far side, but it sneaks free. And looking to streak there was Ben Larson, but he couldn't get a handle on it. Majeski's got it. Majeski swings it back over past Larson's stick, but given chase is Carter Charles. Charles pokes at it as he applies some forechecking pressure, but the Wolverines double team and come away with it as Mikowski moves it back up through center ice. Larson is able to get a stick on it, pokes it free, sends it back up through center, and the dribbling puck is picked back up and put back to Valor's line. The puck is put back into Valor's end, giving chase, but coming away with it is the defenseman Nicholas Morona. Morona battling, has it stripped off his stick. Majeski to the rescue. Larson moves it back over to Charles, bounces over his stick, and chasing it down is the defenseman McNamee. Charles picks it back up, sneaks it away, sends it back up through the slot, but nobody was home. The soft pass there, looking for it again, was Whitmore. Whitmore on the march, right-hand side. Whitmore shot off the glove of Campbell. Comes back over to the near side in the corner. Whitmore tries to pry it free, does so. Feckety to Whitmore. Whitmore right through the slot area, and he puts it right back below the line. Wolverines with some good pressure by Valor keeps it alive in the Wolverines' end. Wolverines are struggling a bit to get this puck out. Puck moves over to the far side and streaking in from his deep position. Aiden Owen working down low, comes up. Whitmore with it as he was looking for Owen, sneaking in over on the far side. Feckety from his knees fishes it back over to Kaiser. Kaiser winds, takes the shot. Hard off the end boards, that was wide. McNamee with it. McNamee moves it back over quickly. He'll take the icing call as the Wolverines need a break. 9:51 remaining second period, 2-0 Valor. Finfrock lost that top line that he had last year with Leonard, Shea, and he lost some seniors off that line, and that was McCready. McCready was the third man on that line for the Wolverines, as well as obviously a number of the Valor players turned over, including Evan Payos. Payos had a good off season as he was drafted by Chippewa Steel. Nice honor for Colorado High School to be drafted so high, 8th overall in the NAHL. And so the face-off comes back over to the Wolverines' end with 9:31 remaining in the second period. Coveney will take the face-off. He's got Alfieri on one side, or excuse me, he's got Henry Barnes, and the puck is dragged back to Campbell. He makes the save. He holds on there. He's got Alfieri out there. So looking at this line with Coveney, Barnes, Alfieri, and up at the blue line is Tarosian. Tarosian is a new addition to this Valor team here. Puck squirts free over on the far side. Coveney has it. Coveney looking for Tarosian. And the Wolverines do a nice job to pick that up. Puck lands on Alfieri's stick. Sends a soft pass over to Coveney. Coveney punches it in, rolls around the end boards, and Alfieri's there. Alfieri tries to work it past one. Coveney comes in. The puck comes up the right wing boards and is sent over to the far side. Morona punches it right back in, and the forecheck by Coveney shoulders his man, but still maintaining control was number 10, Klinkhammer. Klinkhammer moves it over to the far side. Morona gets to it. Pressure applied by Hardy. And a nice play by Morona as he makes one man miss. Puck comes back to the line as Alfieri was pressuring, saw daylight. But a nice play as it comes back over to Barnes. Barnes takes the shot, bounces off. Alfieri tries to one-hand it as he had a man on his backside. Alfieri dancing off the wall over on the far side. Sends a soft pass, but it's knocked aside, and streaking back in was number 17. He picks it back up. Galushko, a centering feed right in front as he had A.J. Harris in his sights. Harris got something on it. Campbell makes a nice save. Jeremy Murr keeps the pressure on as he draws the penalty, picks up the puck, controls it again as he sends one back through. A.J. Harris almost had his second opportunity of the shift. One more time back behind the cage looking for a man as the extra attacker is Majeski. He's out there with this line. And looking back up high, Lloyd's drive, second opportunity, shot, goal off the rebound. A.J. Harris makes this one count. Harris has 3 opportunities and he makes number 3 count, and that is 3-0 Valor. And here we have it on the rebound. Carson Lloyd takes the shot and Harris is on the doorstep and he sends it 5-hole on Campbell. So Harris from Lloyd on a delayed call as Valor was able to get that extra man on, and boy did they make that count. Not only that, but that was the end of the first half of the second period. 7:37 up on the clock as a little extra time was taken off there as Valor maintained possession on the delayed call. So after 1.5 periods, Valor leads 3-0 off of goals from Majeski, Ryan Kaiser, and A.J. Harris gets the goal here just to end this first half of the second period. We had one penalty in that second period. Jones took a boarding call, and so that's where we stand. So this is Manny Furtado for Valor Hockey on the Shaw Hockey Productions. We'll be back for the balance of the second and third periods. Thanks for listening. Welcome back to the Ice Ranch for the first game of this Twisted Wrister tournament. I'm Manny Furtado for Shaw Hockey Productions. We sure are glad to be back in the saddle for another season here. Last year's epic season with Valor winning their second consecutive state championship. I was then able to do the USA Hockey High School National Championships and got to call a couple of Valor games there as well. So it was great to follow them through last year's journey. Jack Majeski's line is out there to start things out. 7:35 up on the clock. 3-0 lead for Valor. Charles with the puck tries to move it up the wall. Majeski has it stripped off his stick. And battling for it there was number 12, Max Grant, for the Wolverines. Over on the far side with some patience was Ben Larson. Larson holds it up there, draws in some traffic, and sends it back up to the right-hand side. Comes off Jeremy Muir. The defenseman puts one on as he drives in from his deep position. Jeski picks up the puck, pinched off the play, continues to battle back behind Campbell's net. And trying to come away with it is Charles. Charles does so as he spins away from traffic, sends it back up to Muir. Muir taps it down, but the angled pass right off of Lloyd's boot at the blue line. And Lloyd has to chase it back down to the Eagles' end. Puck comes free. Charles picks it back up, weaves his way through, but Larson was offsides back behind the play. And so we'll have a face-off just outside of the Wolverines' blue line. As I was mentioning, some new names out there for me. I don't believe I saw Chase Whitmore. If I did, it was briefly last year. Belushko is out there, number 17. A.J. Harris is a new name as well. This is Fekete's line, along with Whitmore and Brooks Wright. And there's Wright manning the left-hand boards as he's bodied up in front of us here. Puck comes free, and taking the brunt of that one was Fekete. Puck comes back over to the near side, and the shot ricochets just over the cage. And trying to work it free one more time was number 22, Langerman. But Robinson makes another save, and it's Brooks Wright with the puck. As he's taken off of it, gets a little bit of help, and the pass was a little bit high from Whitmore to Fekete. As he had an opportunity, Fekete did, but it was a tough pass to try and flag down. It was a couple feet off the ice here. Kaiser sends a hard pass, back off and put right back in by the Wolverines. As going for a line change is that top line. Langerman heads to the bench. Meanwhile, Fekete with the puck holds up top of the circle. His shot right on the doorstep, and sliding through is Whitmore. And he hears about it from number 24, Gregor McNish. And they attend to Cash Campbell. He's backed up again by Peter Burke. Campbell appears to be okay. Shakes his head there as Whitmore came through the slot area. And it's kind of a dangerous position there for the goalies as they're down low and their heads are vulnerable. Even though they've got a helmet on, it's still vulnerable. And so the face-off, and we've got a penalty here. And this one is going to be, I believe they're on, so it is on number 25, Chase Whitmore. So Chaparral will have a power play here at the 5:22 mark as Whitmore goes into the box, and there was a Chaparral player as well in there. I didn't realize that number 19, that was Jones, had gotten a 2 and a 10. So Jones is still in the box, although Chaparral is at full strength right now. And it's Hardy, the centerman, with the puck. A nice play there as he is stripped of it, as the puck is cleared out by Coveney. Coveney, number 9, Garrett Coveney, is another one of those new faces out there for Valor, and he's out on the PK, along with number 27, Henry Barnes. Barnes tracking his man as the puck is poked free and put back in deep by Connolly. Connolly Looks for some help. It's Hardy with it. Bounces off of his stick. And angling in was Coveney. Coveney stick checked by Hardy. Excuse me. There's Coveney with the puck. That was number 6 down low. That was Terosian. Terosian, number 6, is another new face on this Valor squad. Long pass there, picked up nicely by Langerman, and Langerman works his way through center. He's tripped up, and we're going to have a 5-on-3 with 39 seconds remaining in Whitmore's penalty. So a 5-on-3, 39 seconds up on the board, and so Valor takes another penalty, and this one is a tripping call. For the number that was on, and we'll pick it up. They don't put it up on the board there, but it goes for a trip, and this one comes at the 4:05 mark of this second period. Puck has moved back up to the point where it's held there, and it's moved back down along the line, and a quick snapshot ricocheted there. Kolzinski comes up with it. Kolzinski moves it back over to the far side. Here's the shot, just glances off the cage. Back up high where it's held there by McCall, number 20. He's a forward that plays at the point. Hardy, line mate there, back to McCall, as that was more of a pass as he was looking for Drew Jones down low. Back over to McCall over on the far side. Calling forward is Hardy, swept over, and the one-timer is fanned on as the net came off the moorings. So with 1:17 remaining in the power play, Valor is back to form 4 skaters, plus Robinson in goal, and so the face-off here will be taken by the second-line centerman, Drew Jones. And puck comes back over to Hardy. Hardy quickly back to McCall. McCall from the right-hand side. His shot well wide, but it ricochets to Langerman, who's the third man on that top line for Finnefrock. Right in front as they were looking for Kolzinski. Kolzinski was camped out down low. Puck comes free as Kaiser is able to get his stick on it, clears it the length of the ice. 48 seconds remaining in the power play. Wolverines trail 3-0. And Wolverines had a golden opportunity with a 5-on-3. Now 5-on-4 here for another 35 seconds. Wolverines try and keep it in the zone, holding it up there, but a nice play as Brooks Wright plays it back out of the Valor end. Majeski is down there hustling. He picks up the puck and rags some more time off the clock. Has it stripped off his stick, and it's Drew Jones with the puck. Drew Jones sends it back to the defenseman, McNamee. McNamee from the red line as he's being watched by Jeremy Muir. Muir chops at it. McNamee, the defenseman, holds on to it and drags it over to the near side, sends a backhand feed, but it was just past the reach of the defenseman on the near side. Coming back through and working his way through is number 27, Rowan Luke. Luke takes the shot, glances off the netting on the far side, comes back over to the near side, and Jeremy Muir sidesteps one. Delushko is battling there with Ackerman. Puck is back down low, trying to put it right in front as Harris is looking for his second. Puck squirts free. Harris pokes it back down. Ackerman tries to put it right up through the slot area. The net comes off the mooring, I believe. Or are we going to have a penalty here? I believe we're having a penalty, and so Valor will go back onto the power play as a roughing call is on Connor Michael. So Connor Michael takes the 4th penalty for the Wolverines. And another roughing call. That's the 2nd roughing call on the Wolverines, 3rd of the game, as Kaiser took one as well. This comes at the 1:24 mark of this second period. So there's Fekete out there. He's got Kaiser as well as Aiden Owen. Aiden Owen, his pass goes for an icing call. So on the power play, Valor has a defensive zone face-off with 1:51 remaining in the power play. 1:15, a little bit less time remaining in the period. And Alfieri is out there along with Coveney. Coveney moves back over to the right-hand side, and with some speed, here comes Kaiser. A little drop feed as he was looking for Alfieri, but read nicely by Langerman. Langerman is upended, and it's Coveney with a soft pass off of Alfieri. Alfieri continues to press as he's pushed into the corner boards. Coveney comes in with a one-handed attempt, and it's Alfieri tries to pry it free. Alfieri's able to do so over on the far side. Sends a pass off the mid-ice boards, or off the half boards, picked back up by Valor and controlled by Kaiser. Kaiser tries a drop pass, but it's read nicely, and it's cleared by the Wolverines. 1:09 remaining in the power play, 30 seconds remaining in the period. And the long pass just gets past Lloyd as Aiden Owen was looking to spring Lloyd, his defensive partner. 24 seconds remaining in the second period, 1 minute remaining in the power play. And Valor has their second defensive zone face-off of this power play, both to the right-hand side of Cooper Robinson. Drew Jones directs traffic as he has Ryan Connolly sitting back behind him. And the puck is controlled by Valor. 19 seconds remaining in the period, as Carson Lloyd has it bounce off his stick, and battling for it right below us. Puck comes back over to Brooks Wright. Wright sends it back over to Barnes. Barnes long pass, Majeski off of his stick. That's just about going to do it here for this second period as the buzzer sounds. After two full periods, 3-0, same as we started this second half of this second period, off of goals for Majeski, Kaiser, and number 21, A.J. Harris. Good to see Harris get on the board. We'll be back for the third and final period. This is Manny Furtado for Shaw Hockey Productions. We'll be back shortly. And with Cash Campbell to our right, Cooper Robinson to our left. Cooper Robinson, number one out there, as I mentioned. He backed up Jace Ruth last year. Ruth leading this team to a state championship in goal, as he was solid for Valor in the semifinals through the finals versus Regis and Fort Collins in a couple of epic games there. So with 17 minutes up on the board, 28 seconds remaining in the power play, Valor looks to move things out over on the right-hand side. Back below us, Majeski has it poked off his stick as Morona puts it into the Wolverines' end, and with some time, the Wolverines are able to clear it. As the final seconds expire off the power play, the Wolverines are back to full strength, as Morona was upended and he draws a penalty, and it's a holding call. So Valor's going to go right back onto the power play, as going into the box is number 19, the centerman on that second line, Drew Jones. And so another power play here for Coach Gwozdecki. This is the fifth power play of the game, as Jones takes his second penalty of the game. That one was an interference call. He took a boarding call earlier in the game. And let's get you back up as Kaiser moves it back over to Owen. Quickly back over to Kaiser. Kaiser trying to sneak in on that. He's a left-handed stick as he comes down on that right-hand side looking for that one-timer. Fekete with some speed takes the zone over on the far side. One hands it there as he put it right in front. He had Kaiser drifting in. 1:32 remaining in the power play, and it's Owen with the puck on his stick, makes a nifty little head fake there and guides it back over to his D-man partner, Kaiser. Kaiser with the puck, looking right in front. Coveney was there. Coveney sweeps it back up to the point. Held up there by Aiden Owen. Owen sends it back over to Fekete. Owen back up high, takes the shot. This one hard off the end boards. Loose puck on the side of Campbell's cage, and it's cleared by the Wolverines. Robinson activates, holds it there for Aiden Owen. And with 59 seconds remaining in the power play, Kaiser guides it back. Coveney holds it there, sends it back over to the near side. Majeski has it poked off his stick, regathers it in as he rolls it around the inboards over on the far side. And the loose puck is picked back up by Kaiser. Is able to hold it there, back over to Majeski. Majeski down to Barnes. Barnes works off the inboards. And he comes back over the dot, looks over to Morona. Morona with some time and space takes the shot. This one is cleared out, stick saved by Campbell, and it comes back over to Kaiser as he drags it back down into the Valor end. Barnes yields. Morona sends it back to Barnes. Henry Barnes, number 27 out there. He's gotten some good ice time here today. Majeski brings it in, makes a move, tries to get the shot past number 27 there, Rowan Luke. He's had a solid game on the defensive end for the Wolverines. And Cooper Robinson sends a nice little bank pass over off the boards, but Lloyd was unable to handle it there, and the puck squirts free right in front of Robinson's cage. Lloyd comes in looking for the puck, but coming away is the strong stick of Majeski. Back over to Barnes. Barnes looking for a man in the middle, as that was number 19, Colton Ackerman. Ackerman out there with Galushko. Galushko on the forecheck with some good work as he pays the price but draws the penalty. And that's going to go for another roughing call, as Galushko was there looking for the puck. He was upended. And so Galushko draws the penalty, and that is on number 19, Drew Jones again. So Jones takes his third of the game. And his second, let's see, he took a rough, an interference call, and a rough. So with the 13:35 mark, and before the game, I had a good conversation with his father, Chuck Jones. Chuck said he just about will get his license, but he still has to arrive early to get his son here in time. Back to the live action. Let's catch up. Kaiser with the puck on the near side, and with 1:45 to work with on the power play. Has the puck poked free. He's battled for it, is rushing in and providing some support was Alfieri. Alfieri does a nice job. He works it back down into the corner. Puck is met by Fekete. Fekete holds the puck and guides it back over to Owen. Owen back over to Kaiser. Kaiser steps in, cross ice feed, right on the doorstep, shot goal. Alfieri gets his first of the season. Alfieri from Coveney. I think Coveney ricocheted off of him. So between, I believe it was Kaiser off that original one. We'll take another shot. Let's see if we can see that replay one more time. As we're picking things up, here's from behind the cage. And here's the shot, or the pass, excuse me. The pass from Owen to Coveney to Alfieri. 4-0. Alfieri gets a goal with some nice hands from Coveney and Owen. And that one goes as the second power play of goal of the game for Valor. Valor is now 2 for 5. And Valor with the puck and continues to keep the pressure on. That errant pass goes through everybody. Picked back up by Terosian. Terosian sends it back through. Bouncing puck controlled by the Wolverines. They bank it off the mid-ice boards. Comes back over to Muir. Muir headmans it right back up over to Ackerman. Ackerman is tumbled there, and the Wolverines are able to hoist it back out. With 12:10 remaining in this third period. Valor enjoying a 4-goal lead. 2 off the power play, 2 on even strength. Wolverines, and they are a young team. Puck comes over to the near side, as is Valor. And a loose puck battling right in front there was number 19, Colton Ackerman again. And this one is banked out of play. And so the faceoff will remain in the Wolverines' end. 11:44 remaining in the contest. And I thought they had a running clock with a 4-goal deficit, but apparently not, as the clock has stopped here. And so Majeski will take this face-off. Majeski has Carter Charles to his left-hand side. And Ben Larson in the slot area off the face-off. It's Lloyd with the puck, takes the shot, and it's guided over to the near side by Cash Campbell. Morona steps in from the deep position. Larson is bodied up into the corner. Larson continues to battle, but coming away with the puck, and it's taken back out to the red line here by Morona. Morona with a snap pass over to the far side. It's put in and controlled by Sharpless, number 17, right in front, shot goal, as Majeski's able to pick it out of his boots, and he sends it up over Campbell. And what a play by Majeski as he gets the goal, and here's the pass as it came right through the slot, and Majeski's able to pick it out of his left skate, and he's able to put it up high over Campbell. So Majeski gets his second goal of the game. And here you get another look at it as Majeski sets up right in that slot area. What a nifty, talented play with that was. 5-0, Majeski gets his second. And this one comes at about the 10:25 mark, as I think we'll see that clock moving now. Coveney takes that shot, picks up his own rebound over on the far side. Gets some assistance. Alfieri tries to put one right in front as he had Barnes in his sights right in the slot area. And you can see the talent on this line, Coveney and Alfieri, and then the big body of Barnes. You see some chemistry developing out there early in this season. Lloyd and Morona on the blue line here. And off the faceoff, Barnes chops at it, puts it into the corner. Coveney. Barnes comes away with the puck. Barnes with the puck down low on his backhand. Guides it off the half boards. Morona's shot is deflected, and the puck squirts free. McCall calling for it. No pun intended, and it goes for an icing call. McCall, again, his brother last year played for this Valor squad. Boy, there were some great battles between Chaparral and this Valor team last year. 2 very talented teams. Fekete with the puck is able to guide it back over to Whitmore. Whitmore sends it back up high. Here's the shot. Aiden Owen, and it's gloved out by Peter Burke. And I'm going to double check that is Burke in goal. It is not. It is Evan McCain. So Evan McCain has come in for Cash Campbell. So McCain is out there. And we didn't have a backup number to start things out, but we know who it is now. Good-sized goalie. Puck comes back up. Held in nicely by Owen, and Owen sends a snapshot right on goal, but McCain makes the save. So with 8:10 and counting on the clock, now we've got that running clock here. So the balance of this game is going to go quickly. Fekete wins another faceoff, wins it back over to the left-hand point, where Kaiser sidesteps one, puts it down for Fekete. Fekete chases it up the boards, draws it back down, as he had number 15, Brooks, right down low. Fekete sweeps right back in. Owen's got the puck and some ice. Takes the shot, goes off a shin pad. Chases his own rebound down, puts it back down as Wright was interfered with and sent out of the zone. He was right in front. Let's see what the call is going to be down low, as number 24, Gregory McNish, was upended, and they're both going to go. So number 7, Aiden Owen and McNish each go, canceling each other out. So with 7:13 remaining on this running clock, we will remain 5 aside. So Owen and McNish are out for the next couple of minutes. Clock, their time will start when the puck is dropped. However, the clock continues to run. And the Wolverines were able to move it back out to center. Chasing it down there was Jeremy Muir for Valor. Muir with the puck, as he is taken out of the play by Ryan Connolly. And this one is going to go for an elbow. So Connolly goes to the box, and now Valor has another power play. So Connolly goes for an elbow. And this one comes at roughly the let's call it the 6-minute mark, because that's about where we're going to end up by the time they drop this one off. Drop the puck deep in the Wolverines' end. Maybe even a little bit less than that. 5 minutes and something change. So, fourth line out there. Galushko, number 17. I like that name. I've got to get used to it, but it's a great name to call in hockey. Galushko out there, the rolling puck. And if we don't get all the pronunciations, I'm sure I'll hear from the appropriate folks on some of these Valor names. It'll take a little bit to get used to some of the new names, but hopefully we get them all down here by the end of this first game. George will have a new lineup for me for the next game, so we'll see there. Puck comes over. Galushko with the puck right at the blue line as tried to make a move, and over on the far side was A.J. Harris, just a touch off sides. So a little power play time here for this fourth line. Galushko Harris has a goal this game, and Colton Ackerman is out there as well, number 19. Cooper Robinson holds it there as Muir has some time. Muir finds Harris, backhander. Ackerman taps it back over as Lloyd was looking for, just tried to send it back in deep, and it is cleared back out to center. The rolling puck in front of Wozdecki's bench has a little bit of trouble there, losing it, and the puck is dragged all the way back down, and almost a giveaway in front of Cooper Robinson's cage. And a little helter-skelter out there for Valor on this power play. And needing to settle things was number 10, Jeremy Muir. His pass a bit too hot to handle. And as this power play winds down, here comes Morona on the near side. His riser was saved there by McCain. I might have been off the headgear. Well, puck is trying to hoist it back out. Valor maintains possession. Puck back down low as Charles takes a high check. No call there. And continuing to battle here on the near side is number 18, Ben Larson. Give and go right in front. Majeski was there. Couldn't get the handle. Puck comes back up to the right-hand point. Back down for Charles. Carter Charles, cross ice. Pass was deflected off of number 20. That was Luke McCall. Puck comes back over to the near side, and Larson peels away from some pressure. A nice backhand feed down low, but it's picked off by the Wolverines. Number 17, and moved right back out. And offsides there, so we'll have a whistle with 3:07 and counting up on the clock. Valor with a 5-0 lead here at the tail end of this third period. Coveney will go in to take this face-off, going up against Kolzinski, number 8 out there. Alfieri pokes it free. Giving chase down there is number 27, Rowan Luke. And the matching 27, Barnes, comes up with the puck, sends it back up to the right-hand point. Alfieri protecting the puck, picks it back up, and coming away with it is number 2, Burgess. Burgess sends it over to the far side, has Cooper Robinson. Will hold on for the whistle here, and why not? The clock runs as the line change is made by Finnefrock. Gwozdecki holds the line with his group out there. He's got Alfieri, Coveney, and Barnes. Coveney, the centerman, going up against Owen Hardy, the top-line centerman for this Wolverines team. Puck is held up there at the line, and shot goes wide. Alfieri chops at it, tries to maintain position. Puck is sent in, back over to the near side off the half boards, and sweeping back in to pick up that puck. Wolverines try and get it deep on Valor, unable to do so. And Owen steps in from his deep position, keeps the play alive for Valor, continues to battle, but coming away with the puck is Rowan Luke again. His last name is Luke. Not always the easiest one. Right on the doorstep, Alfieri got a stick on it. Alfieri pokes it right back into the slot area. Jeremy Muir was thinking about it from his deep position as he backs up and wisely makes a nice defensive play there on Hardy. And over on the far side, one more time, Hardy with the puck. Sends it corner to corner over on the far side. Lloyd meets it. And Lloyd is able to send it back over to Muir. Bounces over his stick right in the slot area. Picked back up. Loose puck. It's controlled by Valor. Coveney. Back over to Jeremy Muir. Muir takes the zone and takes some punishment as he runs into McNamee, the defenseman number 7. Puck over on the far side with 24 seconds remaining as Galushko picks up the puck at the blue line. 15 seconds remaining. Robinson keeps the play moving. And here with the final seconds, puck is punched right back behind Cooper Robinson's cage, and there it is. There's the buzzer. Final score, Valor wins 5-0 on 2 power play goals, one by Alfieri, the other by Kaiser. Majeski gets a couple, one in the first, one in the third, and in between there, A.J. Harris gets his first goal on this varsity squad. That's where we end things, 5-0, Valor over Chaparral. This is Manny Furtado for Shaw Hockey Productions. Thanks for joining us this evening. We look forward to having you tomorrow evening as Valor takes on Regis White. We'll see you then.